At Caris, we run the company by what we call the mom rule. And it is a simple way of reducing our fundamental philosophy to very practical implementation methodology. And so the complexity of our processes is enormous. And it's important that things don't get lost in translation. And so the mom rule is what we use to describe that philosophy. And so every single person that works at Caris is supposed to ask themselves every single day with everything they do, is this what I want done if this sample were my mom's sample? And by always doing the very best thing for the patient, then we're always doing the very best thing for the company. Because at the end of the day, our mission is to help people survive their disease, or at least survive as long as they possibly can. And that's what we would all want for our moms, and that's what we want for everyone. Technology and innovation have transformed cancer care in a remarkable manner over the last 15 to 20 years. So 15, 20 years ago, we could measure basically one gene at a time. It was a lot to measure 5 genes, 6 genes, 7 genes. Today, we're measuring 23,000 genes. It's truly extraordinary. And so now with the technological innovations that have occurred, we can start to take blood and find these hallmarks of the cancer that we're searching for in the blood. And that is a truly remarkable advancement. And so it not only creates an opportunity to start to find therapies that will be effective or more effective for late-stage cancer patients, similar to what we're doing with tissue today, but it also gives an opportunity to start to find the cancer at much earlier stages. Caris Assure is a blood-based test that looks for mutations that are coming from bad cells. So the benefit is multifold. So one is that if tissue isn't available, this is really the only alternative. So tissue is the ground truth of the sample that we're looking at. But if somebody has metastatic disease, it means that they have cancer in lots of different places, and the cancer is a little bit different in most of those places. And so in the blood, you kind of get the aggregate signal from all the different flavors of cancer that a person has. And so there's an advantage to that, to looking more broadly. And then the next thing that's really important is that we can take a lot of measurements when you're dealing with blood. It's not that big of a deal to give blood once a month, once every 2 months, or once every 3 months. A tissue biopsy is a big deal. And so avoiding a biopsy and being able to get that information out of the blood has huge advantages to understanding, is the therapy that the patient is on today working or not? Is there a better therapy that might be there? And what is the nature of the cancer evolving resistance to that therapy, and can we stop that? Collaboration is the key to really beating this disease. Cancer is not something that's going to be solved by one organization, by one individual. It's going to take the village approach. And so at Caris, what we've done is fostered an environment where collaboration is at the center of everything we do. We have created the Precision Oncology Alliance, which is a group of the world's greatest cancer institutions where everyone is working together, bringing their specialized knowledge to bear so that we can utilize the very best molecular data with cutting-edge therapeutic strategies to advance cancer care and improve patient outcome today. The thing that is most exciting to me is this idea of finding cancer before a patient knows that they have it, and then being able to cure them of that cancer before there are any symptoms. And that idea is not far-fetched in terms of actually being able to do it. We are actually right at the beginning of being able to enroll patients in trials to accomplish this. And so you take the idea of, okay, now we have a test that finds a patient that has cancer early on, and we know what's wrong, and you couple that with an individualized treatment therapy. Those two things together revolutionize healthcare.